Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Persona 5 Royal, and we just had a new person join the party. Makoto. She's a badass, and her persona is a motorcycle. So let's see. Increased defense for one ally for 3 turns, that's very useful. She has Fray, Vajra Blast, medium physical to all foes, and she has a high level Dia skill, which is better than the one that An has. So yeah, she's great. And look, her next skill is going to be Freyla, which is a medium nuke damage. So that's pretty cool. So let's see. I don't know if we can leave tonight or not. So the palace is a bank this time. It should be a worthy target. I'm gonna guess that we cannot. Nah, but it looks like we might have the option to do something tonight. So what do we want to work on?
Hey!
Once again, I wish we could go out and get some more books and stuff.
Hey!
So we could work on kindness again by cleaning. We could do some proficiency. We don't have a new DVD.
Oh!
We need to get a new DVD. Or we could study. I think we're gonna work on kindness again.
Well then.
Let's begin.
Oh.
So someone mentioned in a comment that there's a way to see with the affinity when you get the next rank. I'm gonna have to keep an eye out on that and see if I can figure out what the tell is for that. This looks pretty nice. Being in a clean environment always makes me feel good.
That should do it.
All right,
for
I'll
now.
clean. I bet the chief is gonna be happy with this. Increase your kindness. Boom. We only get 1 though.
Hey!
So we get 1 point in kindness and an affinity with Sajiro.
A motorcycle-shaped persona, huh?
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it, Morgana?
You know, I can turn into a car too, so it's like I feel a sense of familiarity.
Maybe you're a persona?
No. I'm supposed to be human.
But you're a
Well,
cat.
Motorcycles are nice too, but it can't carry large numbers of people. I really am special after all. Huh? Carry? No. Take somewhere? Something just crossed my mind. It's no use. I can't remember it all.
It's alright, Morgana.
There's nothing I can do about it if I can't remember.
We'll get there.
I need to concentrate on Kaneshiro for now. Unlike you guys, Makoto's clever, so we can expect great things from her. But man, you really do have something special.
Guess I just got lucky.
Looks like I better step up my game too.
I feel like my bond with Morgana is growing deeper. Alright, we got the new ability Kitty Talk. If negotiation with an animal type shadow fails, you can try again.
All right.
Thank you, Kitty.
I know. After we deal with Kaneshiro, I should consult her about mementos too. I'm sure Makoto's brain can... Hello?
Fell right asleep.
We got Yusuke, and now Makoto. This guy has quite the luck. Could there be some reason for it? Nah, that can't be.
Interesting question to ask.
I'm sorry for asking you here like this.
Oh no, it isn't a problem. I actually find it refreshing to be asked to the student council room, although it's somewhat nerve-wracking as well.
I think I'm a bit nervous myself. Anyway, I wanted to apologize. I'm really sorry for everything.
What do you mean?
You know, how I blamed you for Kamoshida's sexual harassment? Well, I wanted to apologize for that. I've honestly been meaning to this whole time.
Takamaki-san.
I realized later that Shiho was calling out for me, and I wasn't there to help her. I didn't want to admit my own guilt. So I took it out on you, Nijima-senpai. I'm very sorry.
Hey, there is no need for that. In fact, I think the two of us are pretty similar.
Huh?
I was unable to save anyone. Not Suzui-san, and not any of Kanashiro's victims. I kept telling myself I wasn't at fault because I was simply following orders. But that was all a lie. It felt like I would be admitting my own worthlessness had I not shifted the blame off of myself. Fear of that worthlessness was probably why I acted so harshly toward you and your friends. I'm deeply sorry as well.
I see.
Look at these two.
In that case, wanna call it even?
Even? You're right. How about we leave this conversation in the past?
Two girls who found the fire inside to fight back. These two are fierce, man.
Oh, but one more thing. You're not worthless, Nijima-senpai.
Far from it, girl.
You were a bit reckless, but you're the reason
Fair.
we found a way into Kanashiro's palace. And you even obtained the power to change people's hearts. You did that all yourself, Nijima-senpai.
That way of thinking is very much like you, Takamaki-san. When you confronted me about Suzui-san, I realized how dishonest and small I was. You're always very direct. That's what helped me finally realize the error of my ways. It turns out I'm a little slow on the uptake at times. Hey, can I call you On?
Yeah. I'm going to do the same. Makoto. That's so embarrassing.
Cute.
How about we get something to eat before we go home for the night?
Oh, I know a place. There's a crepe shop at Central Street that totally stuffs their crepes.
Do you want to split one?
Let's each get a whole one, and then we can go half and half on those.
That's the way to do it.
Yes, let's. After school today, right?
Sounds good. Making me hungry. I want some too. I love crepes. I realize this is a mite late, but how shall I refer to you, Nijima-san? I believe some courtesy should be shown to those who are our senior. Oh yeah, should we call you Nijima-san or like Nijima-senpai? No need to be formal, just treat me the same way you would anyone else. We're honored. Ain't that too formal? I already just call her by name. For real? Did something happen? Oh, they're best friends now. BFFs. That's a secret between us girls. Damn it, that sounds like fun. All of you may call me by my first name. No need to hesitate. Very well, I shall do just that.
Hey, are you listening?
Uh-oh, proficiency check. You, pay attention. Is that how you listen when someone's talking to you? I feel a murderous intent. Proficiency is something I've been ignoring. I don't know if I'm going to be able to dodge it. Oh, it hurts. Could have gotten a charm up. Should have been working on proficiency. That looked like it hurt. He hit him right in the forehead.
Pay attention.
That's what you get for daydreaming. Kids these days have no respect for their elders. Good grief, looks like you need more proficiency to completely dodge that. Hey, we dodged the first two. Guess we've fallen behind a little bit. Probably needed that rank 3? Or are we already on 3 on that? Our next target is a criminal, one that even the police can't handle. We'll take care of him ourselves and leave the world speechless. The plan to change Kanashiro's heart has begun. Try to steal your target's heart by the deadline. Mission start. Let's go. Okay, there's a couple things that I need to do. Let's see. I need to buy plant nutrients. So let's go to the underground mall. Oh, that's right. We have a job at the flower shop now.
What do you want to do?
Come in.
Let's buy 2. While we're here, I'm gonna go and buy that trick shot thing that's at the sports shop.
Welcome.
I don't quite know how it works yet, but I want it. Special cue made for jump shots, for those who want to master billiards. It's really expensive, but we have lots of money right now, so hopefully I don't regret it. Need to buy it someday, right? Okay, what else did I need to do? I need to go and get my lottery ticket. $5,000 yen. All right, we made 2,000 yen off of that.
Wow!
Welcome.
Okay. 628, huh? Okay, got that written down. Now, is there anything else I need to do? Probably go and buy books. We need to go to... There probably isn't any new ones here, but there's another bookshop that we can go to in another town.
What can I get you?
So we got those. We need to get our DVD.
What would you like?
Proficiency, guts, proficiency. Oh hey, look at this. Anna and Makoto are actually out here getting crepes. Well, that's a nice touch. Holy shit. Bananas, strawberries, brownies, there are so many toppings to choose from. Oh, how about some pudding a la mode? I'll give you my tip on the best way to enjoy it.
Huh?
Oh, Antelope, did you come here to eat some crepes too? Really? You guys sure love going to places like this.
I'll be counting on you then.
I'll be here spending time with Makoto today, so just let us know if we're meeting up. We'll head over as soon as we finish eating our crepes. That's cool. That's a great touch. Okay, I just wanted to check in here again because I still remember them talking about like weird shit happening there. Let's see. So, let's go to Shinjuku, the red light district. Another movie theater over here. What do they got playing?
Oh!
Whoa, this theater is humongous. I wonder what they're showing.
Wow!
Right now, we're just in time to see Like a Dragon. The money goes missing, the boss is killed, and blood runs through the streets of Tokyo. Looks like this movie can teach you how to improve your guts.
Well,
You'll need to buy a ticket if you want to see a movie. All right, we'll check
What's
on
up?
that. Just out of curiosity, who can I hang out with today? Not you. All right, Ryuji and Maruki. Maybe we'll do Maruki today. That, or we might work on a stat. All right.
oh!
Flower shop is closed. Look at their business hours from evening till late at night. Just what I'd expect in Shinjuku. Oh, okay, so I need to come here at night. There's actually better nutrients here. Now I regret buying those 2 medium nutrients because the nutrients that you get from this shop can give you 3 points in kindness when you do it. I think one of these is has SP items. And we have a bookstore.
Take your time.
Okay, batting science, the craft of cinema for film buffs. Increases emotional depth on camera for film buffs. Okay. And improves skills for making infiltration tools. So these ones all kind of just help you with different things. I'm guessing the cinema one might be useful. It will give us more affinity in whatever point we're getting.
Yep.
Okay, I think that's all we need to do. Let's check these other 2 machines.
Oh! Oh!
Oh, this one too, huh? Okay. Alright, now I gotta figure out what I want to do today. Alright, we are gonna hang out with Maruki. We need a counselor persona.
Hey, inmate.
You certainly see.
Justine, registration, are you sure? These are the paths you have walked. Is this a fee is required? This is your power. Done already? What? No slacking off.
I would never. How dare you? Alright, let's see if he sent us a message. Nope. So let's go find out where he's hanging out at the school. If I remember correctly, he is in the practice building, right? Yes, he is.
Hey there.
Oh, it's you.
What a scorcher, right?
It's gotten so hot lately, really makes me reconsider the lab coat, to be honest. Do you have any time today? Actually, I've been planning a little, well, I should just ask, are you free today? I feel like I can become closer with Maruki thanks to the counselor persona Kushimitama. I feel like my bond with Maruki will grow stronger soon. Maybe a break wouldn't be so bad. Are you going to help Maruki with his research? Yes.
Thank you so
Great.
much.
Well, come on in. Make yourself at home.
Now,
Well, today's just going to be another back and forth as usual. Or will it? Today's your lucky day. Please take a look at what's on the table. So many snacks. I've been making you listen to all this tough stuff about traumas, pain, and grief lately, so I found these cookies in an underground mall. Now we can have a little break. They're kind of fancy cookies, too. I thought I'd get a surprise for you, since you've been kind enough to indulge me all this time. Go ahead, enjoy. This looks great. Thank you, Maruki. Go on, don't be shy. I've got enough for seconds, too.
oh, yes.
As long as we're talking about cookies, they actually reminded me about this psychological experiment. The scientists prepared 2 containers and put the same kind of cookies in both of them. In one container, they put only 1 cookie, but the other one was filled with cookies, 10 of them. So then they had their subjects try cookies from each container and asked how their tastes compared. Which container's cookies were marked as tasting better? Any guesses? I would guess the 1 cookie container. I would bet that people would see that and see it as a rare thing. Therefore, since there's only 1 of them, it must be of higher quality. Like a psychological thing. That would be my guess. Let's see if we're on.
Right.
Correct. Easy to guess, huh? There's something called the law of scarcity. Yep. It's, I mean, people have used this in the video game industry too. Scarcity with consoles and things like that have often been used to, drive the future sales of that console. It's about what you'd imagine from the name. People are drawn to things that are more scarce. You can see this law in action just by observing how excited people get over limited edition merchandise. Yep. You are right. I know, right? Don't you think it's really fascinating? In becoming aware of scarcity, we trigger our own desires and cause a change in our cognition. Not only that, the effect spreads to our senses and creates a subjective, observable difference in our reality. Basically, our perceptions can be changed by your cognition or preconceptions. It's all below the conscious level, but it's really incredible. Incidentally, now that you've heard that story, how do you feel about that idea, that your unconscious desires may have changed the taste of the cookie? I mean, in a way, it is a little bit scary. I guess I can understand that perspective, sure. It probably sounds like an exaggeration, but something about that seems so beautiful to me. Maybe the human heart can falter or be unreliable sometimes, but if this experiment proves anything, it's that even a simple preconception can be enough to bring someone more joy.
For example,
Take that story I just told you. What if you'd eaten that one cookie and it had been the best cookie of your life? Say I never revealed the trick behind it. That cookie would have remained more delicious than usual. It would have been a subjective truth of your reality. Yeah, I guess so. I can see what you're getting at. Right, I'm glad to hear you say that. Basically, what I wanted to say was, if this idea of preconception could be studied further and actually applied to treating people, I feel like it could help a lot of people, maybe even more than I could help through counseling. Then again, it relies so heavily on perspective. Some people might call it a lie, or see it as a running from problems. Yeah, I think that's kind of where I would lean towards more. Still, even if that's true, I still believe that method could save a lot of people.
sorry.
Oh yikes, I'm so sorry. We wound up getting into an academic conversation after all. I really need to watch myself. Whenever I'm talking to you, somehow I always end up going back to my research. I truly am grateful for everything you've done, not just because I can get your opinion on these things either. It's more like, it's as if I'm talking to an old friend. But maybe that's too personal. After all, this is all for the sake of our deal, right? So we say anyway. I can sense a strong bond of friendship from Maruki. Am I not going to eat a cookie? What the hell, Analog? Eat the cookie! Alright, we're at Counselor rank 5. Mindfulness. Chance to restore Joker's SP when it is low. Oh my god.
Alright.
Damn. That's awesome. Now then, I'd better show you another way to mentally train yourself. What I'm going to teach you today is... Thanks to Maruki's mental training, my mind feels stronger.
Alright.
Oh, and here, never a bad time for a snack, right? There we go, we got the cookie! Donut worry. Like, do not worry?
Well, see you.
That's funny, Atlas. Your jokes are bad. Make sure you get home before it gets too dark, okay? I mean, the go home is the same, right? A lot of their items use little wordplay. Oh, this is Maruki. Sorry about earlier. It was supposed to be a chance for us to relax, but it ended up being another big academic discussion. I mean, it was quite thought-provoking. Really? Wow. I'm so happy to hear that. I've always been like this. I get so hyper-focused on my research, I don't notice anything else. Back when I was a student, people kept warning me about that. Oops, there I go rambling again. Sorry. Alright, see you again soon.
Rain, huh?
I'm so sick of how few customers I get during the rainy season. There's been no sign yet of Kaneshiro acting on his threat. He probably thinks his money's just gonna come rolling in. He does have the upper hand on us after all. If that picture got out, who knows what would end up happening to Analog? Guess worst case scenario, he gets expelled? No, there is a more serious alternative. He's currently under probation, meaning... I'm so sorry, this whole situation is my fault. I could go to jail. That's what she didn't say. Come on, stop that. I mean, you're the one who's in the most trouble right now. My sister is a prosecutor. This will surely be a problem for her as well. What should I do? Kaneshiro must surely be taking that aspect into account too. Let's change his heart? For sure. Even the police are having trouble with that bastard. We'll be heroes if we catch him. High risk, high reward. You're also positive. In a way, your recklessness is the only reason we are now able to pursue this change of heart. Totally. We're in deep shit, so we're gonna do whatever we can to get out of it. I never thought of things in that way before. It is quite strange hearing something so positive from Ryuji. Shut up. Alright, leader, you can decide when we meet up.
When your position changes, your view of the world changes too. It's a shift in cognition. In any case, we're in big trouble if we can't change Kaneshiro's heart. Let's do this.
Hell yeah. Alright, I want to see how close I am on Charm. Or Guts. Guts, actually. Because Charm we just got to roll over into rank 3. Okay, no idea on Charm. Okay, we're getting close on Guts. That's what I need to work on, I think. Okay, Sajiro is ready. But I think we're gonna go and do the Guts with the, with this. But first, let's actually go to Shinjuku. Ooh, you know what? There's something else I can do too.
What would you like?
Alright, so I need the Mega Fertilizer. Shouldn't have bought that other fertilizer. Okay, it's a rainy day, so she's not here. The fortune teller will sometimes be here at night. We'll have to keep an eye out on that. But that makes our decision easy. Whoops, that's not where I wanted to go. I was like, wait, where the hell am I?
Oh!
Is there a way for me to...
The hell is this? How the hell are the dead running about?
Have you been bitten? Show me your arms. You haven't been scratched or bitten, have you?
It's a story about people trying to survive in a city infested with zombies.
For real?
Ugh, talk about a dead man walking. I saw dogs in there too, but not a single cat. Phew, what a scary world. I wouldn't want anything to do with that. I bet you summoned a little more guts by watching this drama.
Well then.
Well, it's starting to get late. Let's head to bed soon, okay? Let's see, do I still have 3 lockpicks? I think I do. Haven't there been a lot of pictures leaked lately? Want me to get you a job? It's real easy. So many weirdos lately. Is it that psychotic breakdown thing? Been hard to meet my quota. I gotta find some suckers. My goodness, I heard what I thought sounded like a cat that was dying. Turns out it was just a screaming child outside my window. It scared the hell out of me. I was like, what is happening to an animal out there? Just a kid. They're the worst, aren't they? I joke, of course, but honestly, I think I'm happy I don't have kids yet. Hey, did you hear there's a famous fortune teller in Shinjuku?
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I read something about that online. The beautiful fortune teller or something. I hear she's pretty good. A lot of people say her predictions came true. Some say she can divine your very destiny. Maybe she can tell me who my soulmate will be. I think I'll pay her a visit. A fortune teller in Shinjuku, huh? Didn't we see her when we met that journalist?
Wow.
She seems pretty popular. She said she's there at night. Should we pay her a visit too? Probably should.
Good morning.
Good morning, Makoto. How you doing, girl?
I've been thinking a lot about personas and palaces since yesterday. That floating bank really reflects Kanashiro's personality. He's flying around so no one can trace his steps. He doesn't trust anyone. I bet security's tight in there too. That's why we should get moving soon. Why don't we go to the palace today?
Let me think about it.
Understood. I'm sure you have your reasons as the leader. I'll leave my schedule open after school, so talk to me anytime.
Makoto, you okay? Has Kaneshiro threatened you or anything? He's been demanding money, but I choose to ignore those messages. Is that okay? Have any scary men shown up at your house? No. Kaneshiro still has the photographs in his possession, remember? Perhaps that advantages why he doesn't feel any urgency to act. So do you think we're safe for now, then? All we can do is hope. Yeah, I know how you feel. Just like Yusuke said, those pictures are bad news for us. We will need to change Kaneshiro's heart as soon as possible. Agreed, I will do everything I can to help. Okay, so we have 17 days. Makoto's asking if we're going to the palace. Okay, it's nice to see that Ryuji and Anne are both ready to go on theirs. Huh, Takemi during the day, huh? How does that one work? Where is she even at? Because I can't call her, because if I go into LeBlanc, it's gonna go to night. Okay, somebody said that they wanted me to look around outside of the LeBlanc for a Easter egg. I have no idea what I'm looking for, but here I am looking for an Easter egg. Dining bar, Heian. Beer blow. All right. Oh, I can't even talk to them. They've been talking about Phantom Thieves on TV. Doesn't stealing people's hearts sound wonderful? We can't trust these suspicious Phantom Thieves. I hope the police finally get their act together. It's getting more dangerous to go outside. If this keeps up, we won't even be able to take walks. People are saying there's been a lot of bank transfer scams too. We really need to be careful. Yeah, without knowing even a little bit about what I'm supposed to be looking for, I have no idea what you're talking about. Sorry, I looked. Not really sure what you want me to find, buddy, but... Oh, what am I doing? I read this as Kawakami. In my mind, I read Kawakami, even though I clearly said Takemi. Alright, anyways. Yeah, we already know what that deal is. Okay, so, what are we gonna do today? On or Ryuji? We could also work on proficiency or something maybe today. Is the diner only at night? Or we could go and look at the movies. Let's go see what the movie is in Shibuya. We know we can get guts in Shinjuku.
Wow.
Okay, kindness for the cake night rises.
What's up?
Let's do it.
Now, can I invite a friend?
Wow.
Right now, we're just in time to see Like a Dragon. The money goes missing, the boss is killed, and blood runs through the streets of Tokyo. Looks like this movie can teach you how to improve your guts.
Well,
You'll need to buy a ticket if you want to see a movie. So I'm wondering, maybe what I should do is do one of Ryuji or An, because then they will have their next rank, and if I can invite them to the movie next time, then I can invite them for affinity points.
what's up?
So, let's do that. So, let's see. They're both rank 5. Damn it, wrong button. Do that every time, it's just X. It's just X, my man. Chance to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members. Is that the same one that Ryuji has? Yeah, cool. I have Chariot, and I have Lovers, so I can do either. Let's go hang out with On.
Hey,
Oh, Analog, what are you thinking of doing today? I figure we can hang out. Are you sure about that? We still haven't found the treasure. We have plenty of time. I guess there's no point in worrying if you're so sure. Oh, I went to go see Shiho again the other day. I've been thinking a lot since then, though. Do you have time to talk? I feel like I can become closer. It's good to take a break every once in a while. Let's hang out with On.
thanks.
Does the diner work for you? So, I talked to Shiho about what happened with Mika back at the photo shoot. And you know what she did? Laughed. She couldn't stop talking about how tough she thought Mika sounded. Honestly though, it was kinda refreshing. I'm not even mad anymore. I guess you really just need someone to laugh at you if you want to feel better. I mean, seems that way. I mean, they always say laughter is the best medicine, right? I've seen the truth of that saying firsthand. But anyway, even though I'm trying to strengthen my heart, Shiho's the real strong one here.
Hey,
I went to one of her rehab sessions the other day. She said she wanted me to be there. So I agreed without thinking much of it, but it ended up being pretty overwhelming. Was she in pain? Yeah, it was a lot tougher than I'd ever imagined. It was horrible. She was dripping with sweat, teeth clenched. She was clearly in a lot of pain. Apparently, she can't even move her feet. She said it feels like her legs are filled with sand. That is so sad. But she dragged them along, legs swollen with blood. I wanted to just make her stop. By the time it was all over, she was in tears. It was really tough on her. She said she wanted to give up. And that's why she asked me to come, to keep her motivated. Can you imagine? Like, can you imagine? Like, just imagine your best friend going through that, and imagine what that would feel like. The whole time she was complaining about things in ways she normally never would. But even with that, she finished her session. I don't know why I'm crying. I didn't have to go through that. Is it because I'm weak? No, it's because you're strong and you have empathy, and empathy is a great thing to have. It's because you're kind. You're wrong. You know, even through all that pain, I thought Shiho was so cool. Beautiful, even. Despite all her complaining, she still tried incredibly hard. Strength is more than just not getting phased, it's the power to fight through adversity. So, I was thinking, and, what can I do to help Shiho? Show her your own strength. My strength?
yeah.
Yeah, I'll do just that. I'm gonna give it my all. You know, Analog, being with you really helps me see things clearly. What I should do, the true meaning of strength...
Thanks.
Well, thank you for that. I sense a heightened motivation from On. Man, everything about that situation is just so horrible. Alright, so Harrison Recovery, chance to cure status ailments inflicted upon party members. That thing is awesome. Great skill. Alright, great ability. My nose is all runny. What are you looking at me like that for? Pretty girls get runny noses too, you know.
Bye.
We'll see you around. Oh, it's me. Thanks for earlier. I feel better now that I got to talk to you about everything. I'm going to try my best to help Shiho out in my own way. Maybe our relationship won't ever be exactly the way it was before, but now that I saw her crying, I know I'll find something I can do for her. I'll cheer you on. Thanks. I can't let her leave me behind. Watch me. One day, I'll be cool and strong just like Shiho. I feel great now that I got everything off my chest. You're such a great listener, Analog. Hope I can keep counting on you for that. Okay, bye. Bye. That's the only way to read that, by the way. Just in case you are wondering how to read B-Y-E-E-E. Bye. That's how you do it. That popular fortune teller must be the same one that predicted horrible misfortunes for Ryuji, right? She must have some kind of trick. Maybe we should check it out. Oh. Interesting. I realize this invitation is rather last minute, so you're free to decline, but I'm thinking of going to play some billiards at one of my old haunts. Would you care to join me? It'd be a nice chance to talk, if nothing else. He's that high school detective. I bet you could learn a lot from him. So what's it gonna be? Are you gonna go with Akechi? So in the original game, Akechi's social link, her confidant, would rank up automatically. So this is definitely different. Respond later. I got a big lead. This is on a completely different level from what I've had before. You want to hear about it, right? Can you make some time now? Okay, respond later. So many options. So I kind of feel like I need to do Akechi. Yeah, I think we're gonna do Akechi.
Let's do it.
Now, what is his confidant again? He is Justice. I don't think I have a Justice right now. No, I do not.
Hey, inmate!
Time for some. Let's execute him. What path do you want?
Yeah, I just have to keep checking for Amano Uzume, because that's the next one we need to do for something else. Okay, sort by Arcana. Principality, Justice. Too high of a level. So we need to...
Fusion.
What can I fuse with Regent?
Not terrible, but not impressive.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Make room. You have a relatively high magic stat.
Select the skills you'd
You'll
like
gain
to
at least
inherit.
2 levels, maybe even 3. Increase damage after a baton pass. Decreases SP cost of support skills. Strengthens magic skills targeting all foes. Increases technical damage. And increases amount of HP restored to self by 50%. That might be good for a healer. Okay, what am I going to give you? I don't know if anybody else has Zio.
It will receive some new my.
I am Negi Mitama. Kindness is a blessing of repose. I shall become a mask and grant tranquility to your soul. Behold, the Counselor Confidant is awakening your persona's hidden power. Cool. Okay, justice.
Change your mind, Justine.
Justice,
Wait here.
justice, justice. Alright, Angel's the only one I've got.
You'll withdraw this persona. This is your power. Are you finished? What? It is time, inmate.
I should also be checking itemize. Sometimes that might be a better option for us. Let's see. Let's go ahead. I think I have some stuff from when we went into Mementos to sell, so let's just sell that. Make sure that we have all the money at our disposal.
Okay.
It's only 5,000. That's not as much as I was hoping. Alright, and what else do we got here? I think we can sell all these, but I should probably check first.
Come again.
Let's make sure that our equipment is actually properly updated. That there's not anything surprising here. Weapons are good. Oh, we can't sell guns yet. Oh, yeah. Because we had Kawakami do some laundry stuff for us. So that's where that 110 came from. Reduce physical damage. What if I gave you that? Could that go on somebody else? That could go on Yusuke. Oh, this is just a better reduced physical damage anyway. Yeah, this has an agility +1. Let's take that one with the agility +3. Loses 2 defense, but +3 agility? Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's sell some gear.
Okay. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful.
Okay, everything except for black robes and sooty items.
I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine. You should be grateful. I guess that's fine.
Okay.
Come again.
Let's go. Place is Kichijoji. I'll send you directions. I guess I'll find some way to occupy myself in the meantime.
That is good to hear.
I found myself with some free time, so I was hoping to find someone to play against. You always seem so busy. Well, I wouldn't say I'm unoccupied, but I'm not busy all the time either. If anything, it's my policy to spend my spare time in meaningful ways. Now, let's play a game. You've played pool before, correct? I have. I love pool. I wish I had a pool table. Like I'd ever be able to do that in my apartment. Damn, dude! Oh, my apologies. A break ace. Not bad. It was just a coincidence. Of course, this game won't count. Let's start over. Oof, bad move on my part. If you get this next one, I'm in trouble. Sink it. Boom! 2 for 1. Not bad. Everything's riding on your next shot, though. How will you handle this? I mean, I think he values precision, right? Well, I don't know. I could see him going both ways, honestly. Shoot very carefully. Well, let's see your skills. Oh! There wasn't enough force. It didn't even reach the pocket. Ah, he won. I win. That was a close one, though. I suppose it would have been embarrassing to lose as your senior, huh? So he must be a senior. He's the same grade as Makoto, then? Something seems off. Thank you, that's great news. I sense something in you that's quite different from other people. I guess you can call it my detective's intuition. Kidding, of course. Oh, my apologies. A break ace. Hustling. He's hustling us. Is something the matter? Oh, interesting. Aren't you left-handed? Huh?
That's not bad.
I'm honestly impressed you noticed. That's right, this one's my dominant hand. I switch hands during the game. It's not anything against you. Going all out against a junior just seems a bit... Is that gauche? Is that how you say that word? Gauche? No, there's not an accent on the E. Probably gauche? But I confess, you've surprised me. I'm rather dexterous with my right hand. I can even use chopsticks with it. Frankly, I didn't expect you to see through it. No holding back next time, Akechi. Interesting. It's a nice idea. I'd like to try a match where I don't have to hold anything back. In any case, you truly are interesting. You never cease to intrigue me. I can sense Akechi's appreciation. Alright. Rank 2, Sleuthing Instincts. Chance to reveal one enemy affinity at the start of battle. Whoa, dude. What?
All right.
That's incredibly useful. If you ever manage to win against me using my right hand, then I will face you with everything I have. You have my word. I think no matter what choice we would have lost this game, just to keep this the same. So it doesn't matter which choice I chose, except one of them may or may not have given me more or less affinity. I'm guessing the one I chose may have been the better affinity one, but who knows. Maybe they're both too. I don't know. Well, see you. Hey, thanks for coming along today. Our little game turned out to be more interesting than I expected. Barely anyone notices when I don't use my dominant hand. I can only commend your powers of observation. I think you'd be an interesting influence on me, if you're so inclined. We could go out again sometime. Sure. Thanks, I'm honored. As rivals was probably the right answer there. Well, I suppose I'll reach out the next time something comes up. See you. I'll bet you as rivals was probably the right answer. He likes us being pretty frank with him, so... Oh, we were able to grab a seat. Why don't you read something until we get there? Okay. Craft of Cinema, maybe? Yeah, let's do the Craft of Cinema. Films will seem more enjoyable once you understand mise-en-scène.
Yeah.
Mise what? Is this a French term or something? Yes, it is. Learned all about this in film school.
Oh.
So, you finished reading The Craft of Cinema. Mise-en-scène. I thought film was all about story, but I guess every visual detail on the screen means something. Sure does. This triggered a whole new perspective for me. I'm ready to watch all kinds of movies and DVDs now.
Alright.
You now understand how to deeply enjoy the art of film and DVD. From this point forward, watching movies and DVDs has a greater impact on you. Oh, we're almost at the station. I'd say that was an efficient use of your time. So now we could go and watch that movie, hopefully invite On, who may or may not be ready for her next rank up, and get affinity and more guts. I hate how much it rains this time of year. Speaking of rain, did you know that the Teru Teru Bozu was originally female? According to one theory, it came from a Chinese paper doll of a girl, the Sao Ching Nyang. When it came to Japan, it looked like a monk praying for sunny weather and became male. In the history of the world, it's not uncommon to twist people's genders for politics or religion. Now then, Vernatkun, please look at this picture.
Here's a question.
Some say this tarot card is based off of a woman named Joan. Interesting. We just met a character that was also a Joan, didn't we? Now, do you know what this woman's position was? A pope. I already told you all this story.
This is it.
That is correct. Pope Joan was a significant figure from the medieval ages. You're quite the history buff. Joan, or Johanna, as some historians argue, was the Pope of Rome even though women couldn't be priests. As such, she was a legendary figure, sometimes thought of as an anti-church symbol. Wow, really? Vernatkun seems kind of smart.
Nice going!
According to legends, Joan was a cross-dressing girl brought from Athens to Rome. Praised throughout the city for her wisdom, she was eventually chosen by the people as pope. However, when it was discovered that she was a woman, she was stoned to death. This incident was regarded as a taboo by the church. As a result, Joan was stricken from history books. As long as they can do the job, it doesn't matter if they're man or woman. Sheesh, some people. You tell them, Morgana. You tell them. You tell them. Okay. Looks like Yusuke wants to hang out with us. Ooh, see? An isn't ready. So now is the time to go and watch that movie.
Let's do it.
Oh, I just noticed something as I clicked on that. Now watch. So right down in the bottom right hand corner, should I explore around, hover over the theater, I think this could improve my guts. No shit. Big Bang Burger, improve my guts. Diner, improve my knowledge. Improve my charm. Kindness. Cool, so it tells you what the theater is doing when you hover over it, too. I think that might be new. I mean, it could have been in the original and I just never noticed it. I'm not always the most observant on, like, little things like that sometimes, but...
Wow! Well...
Okay. So do I get to invite somebody?
Well then.
Oh, it doesn't let me invite somebody. So I guess you can only invite somebody if they have contacted you through text and said they're interested in the movie.
Try to cut ties with me, then you come back for more. I'll kill you.
Boss, no, that bastard shot him. Boss!
So this is the Yakuza world. Should we also enforce that level of discipline for the Phantom Thieves? No, that's too much. I feel like I learned more about the determination that the Yakuza have. Thanks to the craft of cinema, I was able to enjoy the film on a deeper level. 3 points. We gotta be getting close to that 4, man. We gotta be real close. We even watched the credits all the way to the very end. Alright, let's go home.
You're back.
Hey, you see that? You see the article? What article? It's an interview with some kid from school. Boy M tells all, rampant abuse in the Kamishita case. That's what it said. It's mostly about the physical punishment. It's Mishima. You think this boy M is Mishima? I do, because I'm the one who sent him to the girl. Probably. Guess it might be him after all. I mean, that fan site thing's been a huge help too. It's probably fine to leave him be. He ain't doing us any harm. See you later.
That article. Do you think the reporter we met at Crossroads could have written it?
Almost certainly. I should check the article Ryuji mentioned.
Just as I thought. The author is listed as Ichiko Oya. I see. This article might end up being useful for us.
True.
If the palace ruler sees it and his cognition of the Phantom Thieves changes... Hey, we'd be missing out if we didn't use this to our advantage. If we have her paint us in a positive light, public opinion of us will change for the better. You should go try and get her to write some more articles about the Phantom Thieves.
Okay. Man, so many options of things to do all the time. So many things. So Mishima and Sejiro again. We could also just continue working on Guts, get that going. We have 3 more new Confidants that are going to be opening up very, very soon. I could probably go and unlock 2 of them right now. One of them being Oya, and the other one being the Fortune Teller. So, yeah. Things are getting wild. There's always an option for something to do. And we're going to go ahead and end this episode right here. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Where in the next episode, we probably will end up going into the metaverse and starting Kanashiro's dungeon. So yeah, see you soon.